In the next few minutes, our Let's Get Wet program will show you how to get to some of the best locations for snorkeling and scuba diving, and what to look for once you're there. If you've never been snorkeling, it's best to check with a local dive shop or activity company and book a guided tour with instruction. Even if you're an experienced snorkeler, a good dive shop is always up on the latest local weather and wind and tide information. Snorkeling is easy for most people because everyone is naturally buoyant in the ocean, and it's not necessary to dive to see the beauty that's just beneath the surface of the water. But if you'd like to explore the underwater terrain close up, you can arrange an introductory dive with an instructor. After you discover the excitement of breathing underwater, many dive shops offer an open water certification course that can be completed in just 4 days. Starting on the southeast corner of the island, there are many good snorkel and dive locations along the McKenna coastline, for beginners to advanced divers. McKenna Landing is located a quarter-mile past Polo Beach on Old McKenna Road. There's easy water access from the parking lot, plus convenient restroom and shower facilities. An abundance of fish and marine life can be seen just below the surface to depths of 45 feet. There are scenic coves along the coastline that are more easily accessible by boat. Captain Ray from Maui Dive Shop shows us why.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
This area is known as McKenna Landing and also Turtle Town because of all the green sea turtles that we have here. The visibility here tends to be real good. You guys will see plenty of marine life, okay? And I think we're ready to go in the water.
If you find turtles interesting, you can book a snorkel charter to take you on a turtle watch. These charters leave from both Kihei Boat Ramp and Lahaina Harbor. Experience the incredible green sea turtles in their natural environment. A naturalist will guide you through the water to swim with the turtles, and sightings are guaranteed. Right in the heart of Wailea, Ulua Beach offers a great dive with easy beach access between the Renaissance Wailea Beach Resort and Aston Wailea Resort. Keep the reef on your right, and you can snorkel all the way to Makapu Beach in the front of the Renaissance Wailea Beach Resort. The water is usually calm, and spectacular sights can be seen just under the surface to depths of about 40 feet. Perfect for snorkelers and introductory scuba divers. 4 miles off the Kihei coast is the small volcanic island of Molokini. Molokini is one of the most popular snorkel and dive destinations in Hawaii. Most of the large charter boats to Molokini leave from Ma'alaya Harbor and take about 45 minutes to an hour to get there. But if you want to get to Molokini fast and avoid the crowds, you can take a 15-minute small boat charter leaving from the Kihei Boat Ramp. Molokini Crater is a bird sanctuary above the water and a marine sanctuary below, with quite a variety of colorful fish and sea life. The backside of Molokini is a spectacular wall dive, rated #1 in the United States.
This is why we all came out here. #1 rated wall dive in the U.S., and we're going to go do it this morning. Nice day for it. Real blue water. We're going to see lots of things. Lots of different kinds of butterfly fish, lots of different kinds of sturgeon fish, trigger fish. You will see some sharks and plenty of eels and some good stuff along there.
8 miles past Ka'anapali on the western tip of Maui, you'll find the majestic cliffs of Honolulu Bay. Great snorkeling and diving can be found in these depths of 10 to 40 feet. Diving is best at Honolulu Bay during the summertime. A custom trip to the private island of Lanai is a reward you won't want to miss.
Welcome to Lanai. This is First Cathedrals outside of Manili Bay, one of the most popular and requested dive sites out here at Lanai. Also, the best thing about this bay, this is where we see the spinner dolphins.
Snorkeling and diving are both incredible. With over 25 dive sites to choose from, Lanai offers more variety than anywhere else in the world. Dolphins, manta rays, octopus, and millions of fish abound. Lanai is the premier dive destination in Hawaii and a must-see for water enthusiasts. These are just a few of the spectacular dive sites around Maui. Talk to a local dive shop about these and other locations, weather conditions, and of course, water safety. From nature's intricate sculptures to the gracefulness and curiosity of the brightly colored fish, the beauty of Maui awaits you under the sea. So,
Let's get wet!
To ensure your snorkeling and diving is fun and worry-free, talk to Maui Dive Shop before your first excursion. Maui Dive Shop has been helping visitors and Kama'ainas have great ocean experiences for 18 years. Maui Dive Shop can sell or rent you the right snorkel gear to fit your needs and budget. The experienced staff can tell you current diving conditions at the location you've chosen and give you insight into beaches you may not know about. Maui Dive Shop will give you an informative free dive guide, including a detailed map. The free Maui Dive Guide lists dozens of the best snorkeling, diving, fishing, and sun-soaking spots all over the island. Each of the 6 Maui Dive Shop locations has top-of-the-line accessories, from beachwear and beach toys to sunblockers and boogie boards. Plus, snorkel and dive gear for sale or rent for a lot less than you'd pay at the resort shops. So now that you're ready, let's get wet. Maui Dive Shop's personalized boat charters take you away from the crowds. After a leisurely snorkel or dive, you are skimming across the water to another dive location before the crowds arrive. Every afternoon, Maui Dive Shop offers snorkel turtle watch cruises for only $34.95, or complimentary with a rental of their deluxe snorkeling package. If you want to become a certified diver, Maui Dive Shop's on-site scuba instruction holds the prestigious PADI 5-star IDC rating. Maui Dive Shop can also book your favorite activities from luau's to helicopter rides. With 6 Maui Dive Shop locations, there is one convenient to where you are staying. 1455 South Kihei Road, Kamaoli Shopping Center, Kihei, Lahaina Cannery Mall, Whalers Village, Ka'anapali, Kahana Gateway, and now at the Honokawai Marketplace. While there, make sure you pick up your free Maui Dive Guide and everything you need for fun in the sun at Maui Dive Shop.
You're watching the Visitor Channel 7. Stay tuned as we take you to Maui's top restaurants. You'll meet the chefs, hear their secrets, and see their food here on Maui's only island-wide Visitor Channel.
Maui's most profound visitors grace us with their presence year after year. The magnificent humpback whales. For centuries, these massive creatures have migrated from their Arctic homeland, seeking the warm tropical waters of Hawaii. And watching them has become one of Maui's most popular attractions. Humpbacks can be seen gracefully gliding through the coastal waters or displaying their acrobatic maneuvers like the full-body breach, many times accompanied by their young. It's said that humpbacks make the migration marathon to benefit their newly born calves. The warm, protected waters of Hawaii provide a perfect nurturing environment. Humpback whales are air-breathing mammals ranging in size from 30 to 85 feet and weighing in at about a ton per foot. Adult humpbacks can stay underwater for as long as 45 minutes. And that's not surprising, since their lungs are about as big as a Volkswagen. For over 20 years, humpbacks have been closely studied in their ocean habitat. Individual whales are identified by their distinctive tail patterns. No 2 whales are exactly alike. Since the humpbacks rely mostly on sound to communicate, it's no wonder they're known for their unconventional singing. Only the males participate in this musical pursuit, but their songs can be heard underwater for miles. The best way to see these gentle giants frolic in their tropical playground is to get up close. There are many whale watching tours available during the season, and that lasts from December through April. Most leave from Lahaina, which ironically has gone from being the whale killing to the whale watching capital of the Pacific. While in Lahaina Harbor, discover the history of whaling aboard the great brig Carthaginian. On board, you'll find ancient whaling artifacts and educational exhibits dating back to the early 19th century. Stay tuned for more Maui, Island of the Sun.
Whalers Village by the sea, entertain the family, shopping, dining, discover the Scottish treasures. Whalers Village by the sea, Whalers Village by the sea.
Many of our viewers inquire, is your programming available on video cassette? It is. And now our latest video, Maui, Island of the Sun, can be purchased at many retail stores on Maui. This beautifully photographed 90-minute video shows where all the great beaches are. You will take a tour of the entire island, including a trip to Hana through rainforests, see beautiful waterfalls, the pools at Ohio Gulch, and you will see majestic Haleakala. You will even take a helicopter tour of Maui. You will see Maui's crown jewels, the beautiful resort hotels, and discover the best restaurants and top activities of Maui. There are many videos in the market, most of them very old and outdated. Maui, Island of the Sun, is the most up-to-date video in the market. It is a great gift idea and a souvenir of your visit to Maui. You can purchase Maui, Island of the Sun, the Humpback, and Seascapes and Sunsets at all Maui dive shops, all Fox Photo stores, all ABC stores, and most other leading retail stores. Just look for the special merchandising display. Maui, Island of the Sun, Maui's newest and most up-to-date video about Maui.
The ocean to the early Polynesians was seen as a pathway to new worlds. Outrigger canoes surged through the waters, propelled by strong, bold warriors whose intent was to conquer and populate. The ocean also served as a playground to these early explorers. Hawaiians made the first surfboards from koa and wili wili trees, and it wasn't unusual for them to ride the surf naked for hours on end in joy and exhilaration. Today, outrigger canoes can be seen gliding throughout the Hawaiian waters, but now the fearless armadas have been replaced by competitive canoe teams. Outrigger canoe paddling has evolved into one of the most popular sports throughout the islands, and Maui in particular is world-renowned for its dynamic canoe scene. With 9 canoe clubs and a non-stop schedule of regattas from March through October, Maui has carved a niche for itself in the world of koa wood paddles and brightly colored boats. Paddlers are a dedicated lot, and it's not unusual for them to rearrange work schedules and family life just to make those early morning or evening practices. At the crack of dawn or just as the sun sets, these athletes can be seen grasping the smooth handles of their koa wood paddles with the same focus and dedication of the early Hawaiians, in sync with each other, themselves, and the ocean that surrounds them. Like outrigger canoeing, the tradition of surfing is still alive. But today, surfers carve through the waves with lightweight fiberglass boards, custom made for their abilities, body sizes, and various wave sizes. Maui boasts some of the best surf spots in the world. Places like Ma'alaya Harbor, Honolulu Bay, and La Perouse Bay. Here on Maui, surfing is viewed not only as a sport, but as an industry, a lifestyle, and to some, even a religion. Surfers rise with the sun and greet the water with respect, devotion, and patience. Sometimes surfers must wait, and wait, and wait for the coming of the swell. But when it hits, most surfers agree all the waiting was worth it. They say to ride a wave is one of the best feelings in the world. A mixture of unbridled joy, exhilaration, and peacefulness. Surely something to which the early Hawaiians could also attest. We'll be back right after these messages.
You're probably planning on spending a great deal of your vacation time searching for that perfect gift to take home. Well, you're in luck. We've done the searching for you. We've combed the aisles of several shops on Maui and come up with a treasure trove of items. Let me present them to you in this segment, Great Gift Ideas. Visit Kapalua Designs at the Kapalua shops and take home Maui's most collectible logo on a variety of gift items including crystal, golf accessories, handbags, throws, or hand-painted tropical clay gift items and dinnerware. Kapalua Designs at the Kapalua shops. Hey honeymooners, are you just Maui'd? At Everything Made in Hawaii, we have just what you're looking for. Photo albums and picture frames made of tapa and sand at Maui's best prices. Have them personalized. Add your name and date of marriage free of charge. Located in Lahaina, directly behind the Hard Rock Cafe. For an exclusive gift to yourself or that special person, see the hand-stitched Hawaiian quilt pillow covers and wall hangings. Or the handmade Hawaiian dolls with a remarkable resemblance to people from Maui. Visit Totally Hawaiian Gift Gallery at the Lahaina Cannery Mall. Brighten any sunny window with an Aloha Shell sun catcher. Each is handmade, one at a time from seashells. Choose from vivid tropical flowers to graceful Wyland dolphins. Visit Aloha Shell's mall cart in the Lahaina Cannery Mall. Just hang loose with Maui Monkey, Hawaii's good luck shaka monkey. Playful, collectible, one-of-a-kind plush monkeys for the young and young at heart. So many choices and so much fun. We also feature Ramona Roll's Tropical Isle Collection Resort Wear. Adopt your very own Maui Monkey from our Lahaina Center store or visit our website. We've taken all the work out of shopping by showing you these great gift ideas. Now all you have to do is stop by the store or call them direct to have the items shipped. Don't forget to buy something for yourself. You are watching the Visitor Channel 7. Join us in a few minutes as we go beach hopping to Maui's most beautiful, relaxing, and enjoyable beaches. Only here on Maui's only island-wide Visitor Channel.
Paradise Television presents Dining on Maui. For the next 60 minutes, we'll visit Maui's top restaurants and meet the chefs and see their creations. We will discover why Maui has long been labeled a premier culinary destination, and after this program, we'll review fun and exciting activities that Maui has to offer. Aloha, I'm Jim Cardis, and this is my wife Nancy. Everybody knows Maui is a beautiful place to vacation.
And it's also a great place for lunch and dinner.
While you are out enjoying what you came to Maui for, there is an army of thousands preparing your meal. Today, about 100,000 meals will be served in almost 150 restaurants on Maui. Over the years, our camera crews have filmed thousands of appetizers and entrees, and I can assure you, the food tastes as good as it looks. We would like to share with you our dining out experiences with the hope that we can help you discover what we already know.
Over the past decade, Maui has attracted a wide variety of very good restaurants, every type imaginable, from elegant hotel dining rooms to Lahaina's backstreet bistros. Many offer stunning ocean views and delightful ambiance.
What's served in most of these restaurants is Hawaii regional cuisine. It's an intercultural culinary experiment created by a host of talented chefs. Over the years, I've talked with most of them about why the food here on Maui is so good.
Hawaii regional cuisine really emphasizes a lot of strong flavors, lemongrass, ginger, garlic, basil, chili pepper, and it emphasizes a lot of seafood and vegetables. Those are its main components.
You can be very Hawaiian, you can be very Pacific Rim, and you can be very Provençal, like I am, but all with local flair and local ingredients. This is Hawaii regional cuisine.
The most important influences on cuisine in Hawaii are Asian, European, and Polynesian. And food is a reflection of society. And so that's why Hawaii regional cuisine is so neat.
Well, I think it's the quality of our product, what the ocean can give us here, and the quality of the land. And I think we have a very tasting product that we cannot find anywhere else in the world.
There's no doubt that the restaurants and food are excellent, but it's the fresh fish that people remember, and you just don't get fresh fish like you do on Maui. We spent a day with fishermen Mark Hobson and Mike Pasher. Mike explains why the fish are so exceptional in Hawaii.
Well, our central location in the subtropical waters of the Pacific enable all of the fishermen to be able to get close to the migrating schools as they pass by the island chain. And the Hawaiian Islands have a lot of currents going by them all the time, which keeps the water real clean and clear. And the clarity and cleanliness of the water translates to the good, clean flavor of the fish that we serve.
Fish caught like we see here is then delivered the same day directly to the restaurants. I can vouch I have been in many restaurant kitchens and have seen fish delivered the same day it is caught. I'm telling you this because I feel so strongly there's a world of difference from fresh fish served on Maui and what you can get back on the mainland. Most of the fish served on the mainland may take weeks to reach restaurants, not on Maui. This scene will give you an idea of the variety of fish that are most represented by restaurants on Maui. It was possible to produce this through the courtesy and help of Mama's Fish House. Probably one you have heard a lot about is mahi-mahi. It's a very popular game fish that puts on a very spectacular jumping display when caught. It is generally yellow in color. The meat is moist and flaky with a mild flavor. The yellow-spotted papapapio is one of the most tender and delicious of the jack family. Because they are hard to catch, you don't see them that often on restaurant menus. If you do, it's a treat to be tried. My all-time favorite is the opakapaka, or pink snapper. That's because the meat is highly prized for its delicacy and very mild in flavor. This fish is very difficult to catch, so when you see it on the menu, don't hesitate. Lehi, or large pink snapper, is very popular with Hawaiians. Sometimes caught at 600 feet, the meat cooks up white and flavorful. Like opakapaka, the meat is very delicate, flaky, and melts in your mouth. Another of the snapper family is the onaga. When caught, striking crimson in color with long, graceful streamers from fins and tail. The onaga produces very light pink fillets that cook to white with delicate softness. The ono, also known as wahoo. Ono means good to eat. The meat is firm and mildly sweet. This is one of my favorites for fish sandwiches. And, of course, the yellowfin tuna, known as ahi. The rich, deep red fillets are most versatile and mostly served raw as sashimi. Look at this. What a delicacy. When cooked, ahi turns white. It is delicious broiled, sautéed, or baked. When I have ahi as a main course, I order seared on the outside and raw on the inside. And finally, the Hawaiian moi. This delicious and tender fish was reserved only for the royalty in old Hawaii. Today, the king's fish is grown in fish ponds and available to everyone. Again, our thanks to Mama's Fish House for helping present the fish of Hawaii. Now it's time to take you on a tour of Maui's great restaurants, and there are many. The restaurants reviewed in the following programming pay for consideration and inclusion in this show, and my wife Nancy and I believe these restaurants adhere to strict standards of food quality and service. First, we will explore more casual, yet exciting with-it restaurants, the kind of restaurants you go to for truly great food experiences. If budget is a concern, we then take you to more value-oriented restaurants. The food is still great, the portions large, yet affordable. I recommend you have pen and paper handy to copy down the telephone number of the restaurant you wish to make a reservation at. And since we're at Mama's, and if you're in search of great fish, there's no better place than Mama's Fish House. It's a Hawaiian experience which begins when you walk through this banyan archway into Maui's oldest and most established restaurant. Floyd Christensen, owner of Mama's, emphasizes fresh fish.
Well, first of all, we only serve fresh fish. And secondly, the minute we get it, we put it in ice salt water. You can't get any colder than that. It brings it right down to the edge of freezing. The fish stays perfect, the flavor is perfect, and it'll last for about 24 hours, which is as long as we ever keep fish before we serve it.
This spot gets my vote for being the best seafood restaurant in the world. Sitting right on the Pacific Ocean, this peaceful beachfront restaurant is tucked away in a coconut grove that is very Hawaiian. And just look at this view. Both Nancy and my favorite time to dine here is for lunch, when we want to take a break from our rushed Maui lifestyle. Nancy and I recently had lunch with Floyd and Doris Christensen. Floyd's favorite for lunch is the papio, grilled with fresh herbs from the garden, Maui onions, and served with Molokai sweet potato and starfruit. Doris had fresh seared ahi in a sesame crust, served rare over a salad of organic greens, tomatoes, shredded coconut, and fresh hearts of palm. Nancy had the big-eyed tuna with crab stuffing baked in a puff pastry, served with Maui asparagus and tropical fruit glazed with a pineapple mustard sauce. And I had mahi-mahi, served Polynesian style with fresh-made coconut milk and lime juice with baked fruit, Molokai sweet potato, and a young coconut. Accompany this with a great glass of wine, and man, oh man, what great eating. I asked Floyd why Mama's is so successful.
People just love fresh fish, and they love to eat it under the coconut palms, beside the ocean, in an atmosphere that's truly Hawaiian. It's the music, it's the beach, it's the coconut palms, it's Hawaiian.
Dinner is special at Mama's. There is something about Mama's old beach home and its romantic beachfront setting that makes you feel comfortable and relaxed. The view at sunset can be spectacular, but it's the food that repeat visitors to Maui and local folks keep going back for. Martin Lenny, general manager, describes the unique fish preparations.
Our fishermen bring us a variety of different fish each day. We take the fish, we prepare them in several different ways, one of which is the laulau preparation featured with mahi-mahi, vegetables, shiitake mushrooms, and a luau leaf. And we serve it up with a traditional baked kalua pig. The moi fish was reserved for the Hawaiian royalty in old times. We get the moi each day, and we prepare it for you crispy wok fried. The bouillabaisse, that's our hearty seafood stew. It's just loaded with shellfish, shrimp, crab, along with all of our fresh fish. It's served with a spicy saffron broth, and we serve it up with a garlic aioli.
And by the way, Mama's has a great selection of tropical drinks, and everyone on Maui loves Mama's bread. Each loaf is made with kula honey and sprinkled with poppy seeds, baked and served steaming hot to your table. If a restaurant were to be judged for its popularity, then Mama's wins hands down. Hardly anyone comes to Maui without stopping by for lunch or dinner. It's one restaurant you won't want to miss. However, because of the popularity of this highly rated restaurant, you should make reservations for the evening meal. To do so, call 579-8488. If you drive just past Wailea, you'll discover a beautiful area known as McKenna, and the last resort on South Maui, the Maui Prince Hotel. In the resort and overlooking the ocean is the Prince Court Restaurant, run by executive chef Gregory Gaspar.
The Prince Court Restaurant has always had a great reputation for food. We've expanded our menu to offer more appetizers, more entrees. We're serving a lot of fresh seafood items, and we're offering game on the menu. You're going to see exciting, creative dishes, which makes up our concept here of contemporary island cuisine. You will enjoy a relaxed atmosphere with spectacular sunset views. Begin your evening with appetizers such as the venison carpaccio, thin slices of tenderloin of venison drizzled with Chinese mustard cream and shaved Maui onions. Or the ahi taro with seared foie gras, creamy polenta, and a port wine reduction. Our signature entrees include the trio of Hawaiian fresh catch, which features 3 Hawaiian fish in 3 different preparations. We prepare the ultimate game by pan-searing medallions of venison and foie gras with grilled lamb chops, a wild mushroom stew, finished with a black truffle jus. Our old favorite, the Prince Court rack of lamb, which is char-broiled and crusted with Maui onion bread flakes. To finish your evening, try this chocolate macadamia nut brittle flan. Don't forget our Sunday champagne brunch, which has been voted the best brunch on Maui for the last 4 years in a row.
The Prince Court also features a seafood and prime rib buffet on Fridays. Call 875-5888 for reservations. Offering a dramatic backdrop of the blue Pacific and incredible painted skies is the award-winning Seasons restaurant located in the Four Seasons Resort Maui at Wailea. Seasons signature service complements Chef Kevin Takei's culinary creations. The menu offers subtle Hawaiian and Asian influences culminating in an extraordinary Hawaii regional cuisine.
I'm working to use the freshest ingredients that I can find to develop my cuisine here. Use very simple flavors in the most effective ways. I don't like to be complicated. What I do is take the essence of what I'm going to use, whether it's a piece of meat or fish or vegetable, and just garnish it basically. And the fish on this island is unbelievable. It's so fresh, it's glowing, you can smell the ocean on it. The concept of our menu right now is to use local ingredients, the freshest ones we can, and adapt those ingredients to the food that I want to do.
Changing with the seasons, the menu includes specialties like the shaved naragi sashimi, accompanied by a tomato sancho peppercorn jelly, and the famous rack of lamb in a Cabernet sauce paired with camembert potato souffle and confit tomato. Tried the seared onaga, crispy on top, with julienned pole endives and pureed snow peas. And for a finale, Chef's Tart Trapezian with pineapple custard is guaranteed to give you sweet dreams. Seasons is open for dinner Tuesday through Saturdays. For reservations, call the Four Seasons in Wailea at 874-8000. When I feel like having an outstanding culinary experience, I make reservations at Lagunji, the teppanyaki grill located at the beautiful Diamond Resort. This evening, Nancy and I dined with the president of Diamond Resort Hawaii, Yoko Kimura, and her husband Glenn. We choose the Diamond Course, 8 extraordinary dishes beginning with a light seafood salad, appetizer, and soup. The teppanyaki chef uses fresh ingredients from both the mountains and the ocean, combined with French wines and sauces, to create an original blend of Japanese and French flavors. Aromas from the grill excite our appetites for the fresh catch of the day, and a naga fillet enhanced by a white wine sauce. As we sip wine and talk with other guests, the chef sautés Hawaiian lobster tail in a garlic butter sauce. To freshen our palate and prepare us for the tenderloin and steak, Lagunji serves a mango sorbet. Attention to detail and superior service are trademarks of Lagunji. Maui onions, shiitake mushrooms, scalloped potatoes, and fresh garlic chips are sautéed and served before the next course. Nancy explains what she likes about the steak.
Cooked one piece at a time and served right off the grill, the steak comes with a miso, peanut, and onion dipping sauce.
After a fresh upcountry salad, the chef prepares Lagunji's famous garlic rice, a delicious combination of steak, vegetables, and rice. To top off a wonderful evening, we retire to another room for Executive Chef Katsu Ishikawa's superb desserts. Lagunji, the teppanyaki grill with a distinctive French style. Reservations are required and seating is limited, so call now, 874-0500. Diamond Resort also features authentic Japanese cuisine next door at Restaurant Taiko. Call for reservations, 874-0500. Experience an authentic slice of Italy at the Cafe Ciao restaurant in Wailea's Kealani Resort. There's nothing better than relaxing in this outdoor cafe where the scent of fresh herbs fill the air. Warm bread is served from the oven to the table, and the menu offers dishes made with fresh, simple ingredients. Now that's Italian. And so is the man who runs the show here at Cafe Ciao, Chef Massimo Trombini, a native of Roma, Italy.
The idea of this restaurant is to be like in a piazza in Italy, offering traditional Italian dishes. The food is really what makes this place, and the atmosphere is just like really, you find yourself to be in a piazza anywhere in Italy.
Chef Trombini's career started when he was a boy cooking in his uncle's trattorias, but he cites his mother as his earliest influence.
She always, whenever she could, kept me in the kitchen, you know. She teach me how to, really the basic of cooking, you know, how to balance the spices, how to acquire a taste and a good palate for it. And I think she really left a mark on me.
Nowadays, Chef Trombini leaves his mark with his own straightforward, down-to-earth cooking style. His menu combines the rustic flavors of northern Italy and the lighter tastes of the south. He recommends starting your meal with the antipasto misto, a platter of sliced Italian meats, imported cheeses, grilled vegetables, and shrimp, or the Regina Margherita salad, cool of greens complemented by Roma tomatoes, roasted eggplant, and goat cheese. Entrees include the pan-seared duck topped with rosemary, garlic, balsamic vinaigrette. Specials are offered nightly like the macadamian pistachio-crusted snapper with a fresh herb vermouth sauce. And the pizzas are delicious, imparted with unique flavors from the wood-burning oven.
Questo piatto è delizioso.
For more information, call 875-4100. As the sun sets in Wailea, families and couples choose the Lobster Cove for its food, wine, and ambiance. An extensive seafood menu includes shrimp salad, island fish, and lobster. Service is prompt and entrees come steaming hot, like these sumptuous king crab legs. As the daylight gives way to the evening, guests at the Lobster Cove seek out fresh-seared black and blue ahi, or sweet and sour shrimp wrapped in capellini pasta. Restaurateur Lucien Charbonnet owns Lobster Cove and two other well-established restaurants in Maui, Orient Express and Shape Hall.
Recently we just did a major renovation down in Lobster Cove. We just added a brand new patio looking over the blue Pacific Ocean. Thomas Newcomber recently just became one of our partners, and he comes out with those incredible seafood dishes that only the Lobster Cove can come up with. Come over and check out those daily specials that are just simply incredible.
Enjoy grilled and glazed mahi-mahi served on top of mashed potatoes and stir-fried greens, or a filling seafood penne pasta with sun-dried tomatoes and fresh basil. All this in sushi. Harry's Sushi Bar is conveniently located at the entrance of Lobster Cove. Lucien Charbonnet.
Harry's Sushi Bar is probably one of the most popular, most renowned sushi bar in the Hawaiian Islands. Harry is simply the best.
Stop by and see Harry. He'll create a dish like baked New Zealand mussels, a taste bud extravaganza. And of course, the Lobster Cove always has fresh Maine lobster from Kona.
You cannot find a fresher lobster, a fresher Dungeness crab leg. We do have the freshest lobster in the Hawaiian Islands.
Harry's Sushi Bar and Lobster Cove in Wailea. A seafood feast you can't pass up. For reservations, call 879-7677. In 1998, Zagat recognized a Pacific Cafe as one of the top extraordinary restaurants, which is no surprise. The colorful surroundings and inventive menu has been chef-owner Jean-Marie Jocelyn's successful combination.
Kihei is our original restaurant, and this is where we created most of our well-known dishes. It has become, over the year, the place to come for Pacific Rim cooking. We put a lot into our design, a lot of the design of the food and the taste, the flavors, and the service.
The artful presentation and fresh flavors of their menu are under the direction of corporate chef and partner George Gomes. Having grown up in Hawaii, Chef Gomes understands the exotic taste and styles of the islands.
We definitely try to use a lot of local product, greens and herbs, fresh asparagus. We try to support the local farmers as much as possible. Our menu is described as being definitely Hawaiian regional cuisine. There's a lot of reductions. There's not too much butter or cream in our menu to really match the fresh fish that we have here in the islands. Flavor for us is very important, and to let the local products speak for themselves.
I recommend starting your evening with their delicious iron skillet baked mussels, or the original tiger eye ahi sushi tempura with pear tomato salad and mustard sauce. And for an entree, the pan-seared mahi-mahi in a garlic sesame crust. The Hawaiian gray snapper received rave reviews, topped with crispy potato scales. If you prefer to sit at the bar, full and half portions of their menu are available. To complete your evening, choose from their tempting dessert list, including the famous Toasted Hawaiian.
I think the future for our restaurant is we are going to keep on setting up the trend and keep on satisfying the customers so they can come back.
A Pacific Cafe is located in Kihei's Azeka Place. Call 879-0069. And for a Pacific Cafe in Honokawai, call 667-2800. This place is swinging with great jazz, Southern Pacific cuisine, and warm hospitality. It's the Pizzazz Cafe at Azeka's Shopping Center in Kihei. I go for lunch and dinner and have Southern dishes like Cajun shrimp and Louisiana catfish with sweet potato salad. Owner and bass player Yorman Williams and his wife Sherry are there to make you feel right at home.
We've really gone out of our way to try to make it a comfortable setting. And we're giving everybody a good time, and we're having a great time as well.
This is something that Maui has needed for a long time. It's totally different than everything else. We wanted a place where we could eat and a place where we could be entertained.
As Yorman and the band begin the first set, some really popular appetizers are these hot and spicy gator wings and the fried okra, Southern style. Pizzazz's secret to great food is combining traditional Southern dishes with flavors from the islands and fresh local fish. How about this mango stuffed chicken glazed to perfection? Or another house favorite, the seafood jambalaya. The grilled pork chop is smothered with Maui onions and brown butter sauce. At Pizzazz, you don't have to worry about being rushed out the door because it's open until midnight. For a relaxing evening of jazz and Southern food, call the Pizzazz Cafe in Kihei, 891-2123. Nestled on the slopes of Haleakala in South Maui is a restaurant success, the Sea Watch.
The three elements that make this restaurant a success, I believe, is first is location. We are on the side of Haleakala looking over the ocean, magnificent sunsets. The second element is great service, quality service, and a lot of aloha spirit from our staff. The third, and always the most important, is wonderful food. And the Sea Watch has got to deliver great food every night, and we do.
Partner Mike Hooks believes the Sea Watch is a great place to dine any time of the day.
The menu that's served during the day starts at 8 a.m. and goes until 3 o'clock. It consists of eggs Benedict you can get in the morning or the afternoon, or you can have an upcountry salad or fresh local fish prepared over the kiawe with special sauces that the chef comes up with.
Chef Alex Puroy is responsible for the Sea Watch's reputation for excellent food and fine dining.
In the evening, our grand piano greets you to the Sea Watch restaurant, where we use local ingredients and recipes to introduce you to the flavors of the islands. A good example of these flavors of the islands is our crab cakes seasoned with baby lime leaves. This is my grandmother's seafood cioppino with local fish, a giant blue prawn, and a lobster tail. Our broiled filet mignon is brushed with a Nakayama marinade, which is my wife's family recipe. And we topped it off with a little bit of sweet Maui onions. Here we have a kiawe grilled ono with shiitake mushrooms and an upcountry tomato beurre blanc. I think the best way to round out your evening at the Sea Watch restaurant is with one of our signature Hawaiian desserts.
Along with great food at the Sea Watch, we have a magnificent wine list. The wine list at the Sea Watch has been designed to pair with Chef Alex's food. We have a lower lawn area just below me right now, which is a wonderful spot for private parties. If you want to have a dinner for 2 or for a dinner for 40, it's just a magnificent place to have a great party.
Creativity and aloha, with respect for food and culture, are the cornerstones of Sea Watch cuisine. I'd like to invite you to come up and enjoy some of this with us. Please do.
Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Evening reservations are suggested. Call the Sea Watch restaurant at 875-8080. When you first enter the Plantation House restaurant, you'll immediately see one thing that sets it apart. Co-owner Chris Kaivi.
The view is absolutely spectacular. That's what our guests experience. We then continue that with a warm, comfortable dining experience. We project and try to promote the aloha spirit, and that's very important to us. Put that together with what Chef Alex does, and I think we have a winning combination.
Their success is apparent in the many repeat customers that enjoy great food, a relaxing atmosphere, and one of the most outstanding views on the island. Chef and co-owner Alex Stanislaw works directly with Chris to create a menu of food and wine to arouse the most discriminating palates.
Our cuisine is a fusion. We fuse Eastern European influences, Caribbean influences, all the cultures of the islands. It's the cuisines of the sun.
Breakfast at the Plantation House is excellent. Favorites are the smoked salmon Benedict and the potato and Maui onion pancakes, just like Chef Alex's mom made back home. Dinner is spectacular as well.
Alex and I have a passion for putting wines and food together. With Alex's exciting flavors that he offers, it's fun. It's fun to provide a wine list that offers our guests fun and exciting selections.
Savor the flavors of a delicious mixed green salad with walnuts, gorgonzola, and seasonal fruit with a sherry vinaigrette. The ahi appetizer stuffed with crab meat and cucumber with julienne vegetables is a must-try. Pair a full-bodied Cabernet with the broiled double-cut lamb chops and a shallot rosemary jus.
Fish is our specialty. I love to cook with fish. It's delicate, it accepts flavors well. There's no fish like this anywhere else in the world.
The most popular fish entree, a taste of the rich forest, is delightful combined with a Pinot Noir. The perfect ending to a perfect evening is the Death by Chocolate Torte with a vintage port, or the most popular dessert that people always come back for, the Bananas Foster. The Plantation House restaurant at Kapalua is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because of its popularity, dinner reservations are suggested. Call 669-6299. Chef Roy Yamaguchi is a pivotal figure in the creation of a truly contemporary Hawaiian cuisine, a blend of East, West, and Polynesia. This highly personal approach, which he calls Euro-Asian, reflects his training and a lifetime of experience. Since opening his first Roy's restaurant on Oahu, Yamaguchi is on fire. Roy's success has now spread to his native Maui, where Roy's Nicolina and Roy's Kahana Bar and Grill can be found. His awards not only include top national recognition from the world's best-known culinary critics, but the people of Maui voted Roy's Maui's best restaurant.
Our vision has always been to create a restaurant that's exciting and to give our customers the most. The creativity of the chef really stands out at each restaurant we have. We want people who walk into our restaurant to really like us and understand what we're doing and appreciate the same type of feeling that we have towards our food, and hopefully they can understand that feeling and then enjoy the meal as much as we like to prepare it.
Both Roy's Kahana and Roy's Nicolina have the same fixed menu. Creativity is expressed in their nightly specials. The menus are stylish enough to intrigue gourmets, yet sprinkled with enough local ingredients to appeal to less traveled palates.
David Abella is our corporate chef over in Maui. We call him Wonder Boy because he was very young when he joined our company, and he's been with us for about 7 years, starting over in Hawaii Kai, the original restaurant. And he opened Kahana for us and went away to Hong Kong for 2 years and came back, and he's been with us ever since. So he brings a lot of talent when it comes to organization and especially the flavors of Asia. And so we're very happy for him to be here.
Roy's Nicolina, another shining star in Yamaguchi's galaxy of restaurants and named after Roy's daughter, is under the guidance of executive chef Brian Ike Noyama. With Roy's for more than 3 years, Brian has brought to Maui his personal blend of Asian and classical. A perfect start to an incredible dinner, and one of the most raved about items on the menu is the Szechuan spiced baby back ribs, so tender they melt in your mouth. The mahi mahi, seared island style with Roy's cucumber salsa and lemongrass oyster cream, is outstanding. And the grilled pork chops with a Dianju pear Cabernet is delicious. Or try the shoyu grilled shitomi with Asian slaw and a sake soy butter sauce. And with Roy's Kahana Bar and Grill right next door, these two restaurants offer something for everyone. Under the direction of executive chef Deanne Sir Umaki, who has been with Roy since the very beginning, Roy's Kahana maintains a creative menu and a high degree of quality. Two favorites always in demand at Roy's Kahana are the teriyaki grilled mahi mahi with Japanese vegetables and a miso sake soy sauce, and the hibachi-style salmon with Japanese spiced sprouts and a ponzu sauce.
One thing about Roy's restaurant, which is unique, is that whether it be Roy's Kahana Bar and Grill or Nicolina's, you can come by yourself and sit at the bar and have dinner by yourself. But at the same time, if you want to have a party of, say, maybe 20 or 30 people, party of 6, you know, just have a fun time, have a birthday anniversary, it's great because that party atmosphere. It's that excitement, and people get into it. Our restaurants are exciting, so it's kind of noisy, so even if you yell and scream, it really isn't going to matter.
Desserts are outstanding at both Roy's Nicolina and Roy's Kahana.
Noah is our new corporate pastry chef, and what he does is he gives us a new dimension on desserts. Our chefs are very creative, and they're very artistic with showing their masterpiece on a plate. He has this idea of shaping desserts and making really nice designs, and also the flavors there. So it's a combination of those two items that we really needed, and he brings it out really well for us. We still have the traditional chocolate souffle that we've done forever. That dish itself is just unbelievable. When it comes to your table and you break into it and the fudge runs out, and it's just perfect. But at the same time, Noah has a nice banana creme brulee which really melts in your mouth. It's really creamy, and it's something that you have to have after your entree.
With creative food, an exciting atmosphere, and dedicated staff, Roy Yamaguchi is well on his way to creating a Pacific restaurant dynasty founded on quality.
Roy's is us. Not only food, it's the whole feeling, it's the whole theory, philosophy. It's what people feel when they walk into the restaurant, what they smell. We're very happy because we believe in what we do. We love doing what we do. We love taking care of people. We love creating. So for us, it's something that we love to do. It's a passion. Doesn't matter how long we've been open. Every day we learn that there's something else that we can do better.
To make dinner reservations at Roy's Nicolina, call 669-5000. And to make reservations next door at Roy's Kahana Bar and Grill, call 669-6999.
Let's take a short break from our restaurant show and watch as our camera crews go on location to meet Maui's premier chefs where they reveal their favorite signature recipes.
Hi, I'm Alex Stanislaw, Plantation House Restaurant. Today we're going to prepare polenta. It's one of our most popular appetizers. Very simple to do. You can do it at the house really easily. We're going to do it with shrimp and mushrooms today. You can do it with chicken, fish. We'll start with some olive oil in a pan, a little garlic, and some diced Maui onion. We're going to saute this for a couple of minutes. Basically just want to soften the vegetables. And we're going to add some half and half and water. The ratio is 3.5 liquid to 1 polenta. Use a cup of half and half, 2.5 cups of water. And we're going to bring this to a boil. Add a little chili flakes, a little touch of salt. And once it comes to a boil, we'll add our polenta. We're getting to a boil. You want to be sure when you add the polenta to add it really, really slowly. Stir constantly while you're adding. And at this point, you'll begin to feel the cornmeal begin to thicken. You want to bring it back to a boil. And as it starts to boil hard, cut the heat down. And the longer you cook this, the firmer it'll get. After about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, it's fully cooked. I'm going to finish with a little Parmesan cheese, some fresh basil, fresh chopped parsley, and the polenta is done. Now we're going to saute some shrimp and some mushrooms. And we're going to start both our saute pans with a little olive oil. A little garlic in each. Little shallots in each. Okay, add some mushrooms. Saute for a minute. This one we're going to add some shrimp. Some diced tomato. Shrimp, after a couple of minutes, they begin to take on a little bit of color. They're transparent when they're raw. And they get a little pink and they start to get a little cloudy. When they get to that stage, add some tomato. Fresh parsley, fresh basil, a little chive, add a little white wine. And the combination of white wine and a little bit of butter is what's going to create your sauce. And just a touch of butter, We use unsalted butter. And you can see that as the wine begins to evaporate, the butter starts to create a little sauce. Now the sauces are done, so we'll go ahead and plate up. Put a little bit of the polenta in the center of each plate. Shrimp around the polenta. A little extra virgin olive oil. It's been infused with lemon. Fresh herb garnish. Garnish a little fresh chives. Again, fresh thyme. That finishes the dish. Both of these are on the menu at the Plantation House, so please come up and enjoy.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more restaurants.
Located right on one of Maui's most popular beaches is a really great restaurant that everyone is talking about. The trend-setting Hula Grill even has its own Barefoot Bar Cafe, which is one of my favorite spots to eat lunch and people watch. After a morning of sunbathing on Ka'anapali Beach, drop by the Barefoot Bar and try specialties like these unbelievable McNut and crab wontons. The hula fish and chips is always a hit, or try the catch of the day, a grilled fish sandwich served on a house-made whole wheat bun. And pizzas like this Thai chicken specialty are really excellent. The mastermind behind this wonderful beachside cafe is award-winning chef Peter Merriman.
Behind me is the Barefoot Bar and Cafe, which is our light, casual dining. And over here is our dining room, where we feature the fresh fish from Hawaii and seafoods from around the world.
Peter has become nationally recognized for originating Hawaii regional cuisine.
The food we feature here in the dining room is fresh Hawaiian fish done on a Kiawe grill. And the thing that we emphasize here, that this food can be great tasting food and still not be a stuffy experience.
Hula Grill remains a culinary leader in Hawaii with dinner entrees like this fresh Kiawe grilled ono with pineapple salsa and this delicious oven-baked firecracker mahi-mahi. Or perhaps your tastes lean towards pork ribs, Kiawe grilled with a mango barbecue sauce. Hula Grill serves prime-grade beef. Just look at this New York steak. The Hawaiian penne pasta is loaded with seafood and comes with a delicious macadamia nut pesto. And after dinner, Peter recommends this Hula Grill signature dish, this huge homemade ice cream sandwich with raspberry puree and whipped cream. The Hula Grill wants to offer you as guests in their home a hint of the Hawaiian experience with a delightful seafood meal, intriguing entertainment, and a pleasurable time. Call the Hula Grill Restaurant at 667-6636.